Dad, Gary, thinks he's about to hit the jackpot. What he doesn't know is the only thing he'll be inheriting is a profound shock. Grandpa Silas passed away 2 months ago, and Dad has been living in a fantasy world ever since. He's already picked out a new truck, browsed vacation homes, and won't stop talking about his good life coming. The truth, I'm the one who helped Grandpa draft his will 3 years ago when his mind was still razor sharp, and I know exactly what's in it. That isn't getting what he expects. Grandpa Silas wasn't just an old mechanic. He was a legend in our town. 40 years running, Silas's gears, frugal to a fault, drove the same dented pickup for decades, but his real genius was seeing straight through people. He saw right through my father, Gary. Dad always had an uncanny knack for sizing up other people's fortunes. When Grandpa Silas's health began to fail last year, Dad's visit suddenly spiked. Not out of genuine concern, but out of a palpable, thinly veiled anticipation for what he stood to gain. He'd make comments like, "When I get the shop, I'm modernizing everything," or "Can't wait to see what Grandpa's been hiding in his accounts." It was truly cringeworthy to witness. Real turning point was Grandpa's final hospital stay. Dad spent more time on his phone, scrolling through luxury yacht listings, than actually talking to Grandpa. I remember sitting in that sterile room watching him, while Grandpa, fading, tried to share stories from his youth. The glint of hurt in Grandpa's eyes, quickly masked, was unmistakable. He saw it all. Here's what the will actually says. Years ago, Grandpa called me over. He was closer to me because I genuinely helped out at the shop, unlike Dad, who only showed up when he wanted something. We sat with his lifelong lawyer. Grandpa laid it all out. Silas's gears, the legacy Dad coveted, is going to Leo, Grandpa's head mechanic for 15 years, a man Grandpa treated like a son. Leo comes by every weekend, brings his kids real family stuff. House, which Dad envisioned selling for profit, is for my cousin Olivia, who diligently helped Grandpa with groceries and appointments for years, while Dad was too busy. And Dad's share. Vintage toolbox containing a mere $5,000, that's it. The craziest part, Grandpa named me executor. He told me, "You'll handle this right. You won't let anyone push you around." Yet here I am, 2 months later, watching Dad make elaborate plans, and I haven't said a word. Part of me cringes, watching his genuine misguided excitement. Just yesterday, he was showing me our VS, talking about cross-country adventures with Mom. Then the memory flashes back, Grandpa's attempts at connection, met with Dad's polite indifference, unless, of course, there was a financial angle. The will reading is next Friday. Dad keeps nudging me, asking if I know anything. Just tell him we'll find out soon enough. He assumes my helping Grandpa with paperwork means I'm in on some good stuff. Last week, he even said, "You're probably going to get something nice, too. Don't worry, I'll make sure you're taken care of when I inherit the big stuff." I called the lawyer yesterday to confirm. She reiterated that this is exactly what Grandpa wanted. He also mentioned Grandpa specifically requested no one know the details beforehand, because, in her words, he wanted people's true colors to show. Turns out, Grandpa was watching everyone very carefully. Leo doesn't know about the shop. Olivia doesn't know about the house. They're both going to be utterly shocked. But Dad, he's going to crumble. And I, as the executor, am the one who gets a front row seat to the most spectacular financial meltdown of his life, and then has to deal with the aftermath.